Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
January 21st. 5 o'clock America, New York. A hit French novel tries to explain Putin. Too well, some critics say. A popular novel, The Wizard of the Kremlin, presents a sympathetic portrait of the Russian leader, critics say, raising concerns that it might influence national policy toward the Ukraine war. Giuliano da Empoli's novel, which tries to explain the worldview and motivations of President Vladimir V.
Mirror World News.
January 21st. 4:57 America, New York. Young boy claims to be Princess Diana reincarnated and calls Harry and William his sons. A father from Australia has made outlandish claims that his son lived as Princess Diana in a past life, stating that the young boy recalls memories that took place long before he was born.
Mirror World News.
January 21st. 4:52 America, New York. Couple come face to face with rare giant 8-feet squid while diving off Japan coast. Yosuke Tanaka and his wife Miki were diving off the western coast of Japan when they managed to swim with the 8-feet monster for around half an hour, in a rare event.
BBC News World.
January 21st. 4:50 America, New York. Burkina Faso unrest. Dozens of kidnapped women freed. Last week's mass kidnapping in an area hit by a militant Islamist insurgency was unprecedented.
RT World News.
January 21st. 3:49 America, New York. Musk explains controversial tweet to jury. Shareholders are accusing the businessman of misleading them about Tesla's future. Tesla owner Elon Musk argued that investors were not expected to treat his tweets as direct calls to action, as he defended himself in a fraud trial on Friday.
Washington Post World.
January 21st. 2:44 America, New York. Turkey cancels planned visit by Swedish defense minister. Turkey has cancelled a planned visit by Sweden's defense minister in response to the Nordic countries' issuing of permits for anti-Turkish protests.
Washington Post World.
January 21st. 2:10 America, New York. Burkina Faso says 66 women, children freed from extremists. Burkina Faso state broadcaster says dozens of women and children abducted by Islamic extremists earlier this month are now free.
BBC News World.
January 21st. 0:45 America, New York. Chris Hipkins, uphill battle looms for New Zealand's next PM. The Labour Party's popularity has slumped, but Jacinda Ardern is still a hard act to follow.
Wall Street Journal World News.
January 21st. 0:05 America, New York. Chris Hipkins, ex-COVID minister, on track to become New Zealand's next leader. Chris Hipkins, a lawmaker best known for serving as New Zealand's COVID-19 minister, is poised to become the country's next leader. https://globalnews.ca/feed/.
January 21st. 0:05 America, New York. Third period rally lifts Guelph Storm past Peterborough Petes. Guelph scored 3 times in 65 seconds early in the third period. Storm win over Petes.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
January 20th. 21:43 America, New York. Juventus docked 15 points following investigation into club's transfer dealings. Italy football giants Juventus have been deducted 15 Serie A points following an investigation which allegedly revealed financial irregularities and false accounting. Mirror World News.
January 20th. 21:34 America, New York. Jacinda Ardern's successor as New Zealand PM announced as just one candidate applies. New Zealand's new Prime Minister has been announced following the shock resignation of Jacinda Ardern, with Education Minister Chris Hipkins the only politician to put his hat in the ring.
BBC News World.
January 20th. 21:33 America, New York. Nigeria elections 2023. The allegations against the presidential contenders. The main presidential candidates deny accusations of trading in drugs, money laundering and tax avoidance.
RT World News. January 20th. 21:28 America, New York. Kamikaze drones strike U.S. base. 2 fighters with a U.S.-backed Syrian militant group were injured in the attack, the Pentagon confirmed. Fox News.
January 20th. 21:07 America, New York. Zoom users beware. Malware decoy could steal your private information. Malware can infiltrate Zoom users where their private banking information is at risk of being stolen. Cybele Research and AMP, intelligence labs are warning users.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
January 20th, 2045 America, New York, report. Box labeled, important docs, left unsealed on table at Biden's home. A box labeled, important docs plus photos, was left unsealed on a table ahead of a child's birthday party at the Wilmington, Delaware, home of President Biden, where some of the government's most sensitive secrets were discovered in November, according to a report late Friday.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
January 20th, 2033 America, New York. DHS sets new record for illegal immigration at border in December. Homeland Security set a new record for chaos at the southern border in December with more than 250,000 encounters with illegal immigrants.